Oh, careful, mate. I'm the Global Runner and I'm 51 years old. I'm trying to get under 2:30 in the marathon with an initial aim of getting under 72 minutes in the half marathon. This week I'm in London and I'm only there for 3 nights, so this was a super quick trip. And while I was there, I decided that I was going to do a park run. So the local park run, which is a park that I used to live very near a long time ago, is the Battersea Parkrun, just south of the River Thames in West London. So I rocked up at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning and did the Battersea Park Run. I wasn't expecting much. I'm extremely jet lagged. Here come the sandbags. The race started at 2 a.m. Calgary time, and the night before I didn't get to bed until 1:30 in the morning. So I had about 6 hours sleep. The previous night I'd had the same, and the previous night to that I'd slept on a plane. So I was coming in expecting that this was not going to be my best race. I also ran 10 miles the day before and 11 miles the day before that. So I was just using this as a bit of a tempo run, and I was telling myself that I just needed to get under 17 minutes. I'd be very happy with anything under 17 minutes for this type of effort. I had 2 cameras on. I had the camera that you're looking at the moment, which is the Insta360 Go 3S camera, and every now and then you'll see in the top right hand corner the Meta sunglasses that I have. They also have a camera on them, so you can see the difference in the footage between the two and see which one you like the best. So you can see that I set off and I was already in about 20th place. Now, prior to coming into this park run, I'd never finished outside the top 3 in a park run. And I won't give anything away too much, but today I finished 21st. So I'd never finished outside the top 3, and today I finished 21st. So it just shows the level of the field here and how impressive and deep this field was. So you can see I tried to go off with the lead group and my legs were just super heavy, really tired, and I knew that I was gonna struggle today. So I let the group go away a little bit. I didn't want to push it too hard, and I was a little bit in no man's land here. I knew I was working harder than I should be, but I just wanted to settle in and try and find a rhythm. But my legs were just feeling super heavy. Knew it was going to be a bit of a struggle today, and just really wanted to make sure that I put in a decent and honest effort. So digging in, trying to find where I can fit in this race. And we come up to the first mile and you can see it's 5:11. Now, I didn't know that at the time. I deliberately had my watch just on the distance covered so that I didn't worry about heart rate or pace or anything like that. I wanted a good, honest race. But man, I knew I was struggling. So it had been easy to get quite demoralised at this point. There were people overtaking me left, right and centre, and all I was really thinking of was, can I just find a rhythm? I need to sort of get to at least halfway and then maybe find a rhythm. And I knew this was a 2-lap course, so we're about to turn left here and then head down past the bandstand, and then that will be 1 lap complete. So we're sort of heading towards halfway, and I thought if I can just gut it out to halfway, maybe I'll find a bit more of a rhythm. The shoes I was wearing today were the Asics Metaspeed Edge Tokyo. Happy with them, they're a great shoe, no issues at all. I wouldn't necessarily wear them for a marathon. I'm not sure the lockdown is perfect, but definitely happy with them for this race today. So we've just gone past the bandstand and we're heading down this long straight stretch, which was super fun. The sun was out. It was a nice crisp day. Like, what is not to like about this? Again, I was a little bit in no man's land here. I could see the group ahead and they were definitely getting away from me. But I was starting to feel like things were maybe not too bad. We'd just gone past the finish on the left-hand side there. So I knew every step was a step closer beyond halfway and closer to home. So I was just trying to dig in really and try and find a bit of a rhythm and feel like I was running okay. And as you can see, we came up to the second mile and I had run a 5:36, so significantly slower in that second mile, which obviously I wasn't massively pleased about, but I didn't know that at the time. I just knew I was struggling. I wasn't worried about the time, I was just trying to dig in and find a rhythm. So the second mile, I struggled, but around about the sort of 3.5k mark, I started to find a bit of a rhythm and started to pick things up a little bit. And along the back stretch of the park, I was feeling a lot better than I had previously. And so I thought I would just dig in, like nothing to lose, just about a mile to go, might as well give it a go. And I ran with a bit more freedom from that point on. And then it was around about this point that I saw the guy in the black shorts ahead of me, and I set my mind to catching him. I knew he was getting a little bit slower than me, but I just kept telling myself, if I can catch this guy in front, then I can move on from him and maybe I can turn things around. So literally my sole focus at this point was to catch the guy in the black shorts. And eventually, around about with a kilometre to go, I did catch him, at which point, of course, you always see that there's someone else in front. So this time, I set my sights on the guy in the blue shorts. So with just under a kilometre to go, we turn left again, and there's that long straight down past the bandstand. And this is where it started to get a little bit busy. There were people all around. We were sort of lapping a few people here, and so it was weaving a little bit, but as you could see, I was catching this guy in the blue shorts and I was trying to make sure that I just stayed with him. I wasn't too worried about getting past him. I just wanted to get as close to him as I possibly could, and we could go either way around the bandstand here. And so I decided to go the same way as him to try and avoid the traffic. So we've got about 400 meters to go here, and I knew exactly where the finish was, and it got a little bit congested at this point. So I thought I would follow the guy in the blue shorts wherever he went and then hopefully outkick him. But in the end, I decided that I knew I was going to have to turn left at the end of this boulevard. So rather than staying right, you were saying I decided to turn left here. I'm not sure that was the most intelligent move. I got a bit trapped at times. There was nowhere to go really. I was trying to cut through all the grass, which was super muddy. It's been raining recently apparently, and so I got a bit caught up in the crowd here, which is fine. It's okay. Went through mile 3 and 5:37. Again, I didn't know that at the time, but the guy blue shorts was getting away from me. He had a bit of a cleaner run, and in the end I did just follow him to the right anyway, so I should have just done that. But let's hang around here for the sounds of the finish. So there we have it, 16:48 or 47, I think was the official time. Super happy with that, given how I felt at the start. I think I pulled it round in the second mile, and that was good enough for me. On to the next one.